I still remember the sound of his laugh. Not loud, not cruel on the surface, just sharp enough to cut. We were standing near the vending machines, fluorescent lights buzzing overhead, when he leaned back with his hands in his pockets and said, "You really thought I liked you?" I didn't answer. I didn't need to. The way my chest hollowed out did it for me. His friends laughed behind him. Someone choked on a soda. The moment stretched, sticky and humiliating. Then he added the final nail, smiling like it was harmless fun. "I was just being nice." That was the day something in me went quiet. Not broken, contained. 6 months earlier, I had believed in him. We met casually, nothing dramatic, shared classes, shared jokes. He noticed small things, how I took my coffee, how I rewrote my notes until the margins were clean. He made me feel seen in a way that felt intentional, private. He'd sit closer than necessary, text me late, say things like, "You're different," and "I feel safe with you." He never rushed. That should have been my first warning. He let hope grow slowly, like something fragile he could crush later. I filled in the gaps for him. I always do. When I finally admitted I liked him, he didn't reject me. He smiled, touched my arm, said, "I was hoping you'd say that." That sentence kept me warm for weeks. The change was subtle. It always is. Replies took longer, his eye contact slipped. He laughed more when other people were around, less when it was just us. He stopped saying my name. Then one night I saw it. A message over his shoulder. Not meant for me, about me. She's so easy, it's actually funny. I didn't confront him. I didn't cry in public. I didn't ask for explanations that would be wrapped in fake kindness. I went home. I sat on my bed, and I decided. I wouldn't beg. I wouldn't explode. I would learn. After the laughter by the vending machines, I played my role perfectly. I smiled like it didn't hurt. I nodded like I understood. I let him believe he'd won something. People like him need that illusion. They thrive on it. Then I disappeared. Not dramatically, just enough. I stopped reacting to his presence, stopped looking his way. I redirected my energy with surgical precision. New routines, new circles. I improved things he once mocked. My confidence, my voice, my silence. I didn't glow up for revenge. I leveled up for leverage. I listened. I observed. I learned who he really was when he wasn't performing. The pattern emerged quickly. He chased admiration, not connection, validation, not people. He discarded what stopped feeding his ego, and I knew exactly how to starve him. The plan wasn't cruel, it was clean. I became unreachable but visible, calm but unattainable. I laughed louder around others. I succeeded quietly. People noticed, they always do, and then, right on schedule, he noticed too. It started with a message, casual, nostalgic. "Hey, long time." I left it on read. He tried again, apologies wrapped in curiosity, compliments dressed as concern. He watched my stories, asked mutual friends about me. The shift was happening. I could feel it. The boy who laughed now lingered. The climax came at a party, same building, different version of me. He cornered me near the balcony, voice lower than before, softer, careful. "I think I messed up," he said. "I didn't realize what I had." I looked at him like he was a stranger explaining a story I'd already finished. He went on, of course he did, how he'd been confused, how he'd grown, how he couldn't stop thinking about me. He used words he never earned the right to say. Then he asked it. "Can you give me a chance?" I let the silence work. I let him feel it stretch. Finally, I smiled. Not warmly, not cruelly, just honest. "You already had one." His face fell, slow and satisfying. I leaned closer, not to comfort him, but to make sure he heard me. "You laughed because you thought I was small. Turns out, I was just quiet." I walked away before he could respond, not because I was afraid, but because the story was done. Now, when I think about him, I don't feel anger, I feel clarity. Betrayal taught me restraint, humiliation taught me timing, and revenge taught me something better than satisfaction. It taught me self-respect. I didn't destroy him, I outgrew him. And that's the kind of ending that echoes longer than laughter ever could.